Hello guys, now this particular video is where I have ranked all the artifacts up to 200 rank, and we'll be comparing these to the live server stats and going over the changes they have made. So with this particular artifact, up to 7 group members, it gives you health equal to 20% of your vitalization when it's at 200 rank. On the live server it's only 18%. And the stat increase is a lot, really 7k health, precision, 8 vitalization. And the next one is the Control City Soda. The test server don't have it, so I can't compare it. Let's move on to the claw. Now with the claw artifact, the only difference between these two are of course the stats are greatly higher, but everything is the same. Every single thing is the same except for one thing where it gives you 5% critical chance and magnitude for 12 seconds with no longer power use. Ignore that, no longer power use, but it gives you a 5% critical chance and magnitude on top of everything which is as normal. And yeah, everything's the same 20% regeneration, same supplementing energies for 12 seconds, there's no increase for that. 7% might restoration and dog is exactly the same. So that's it for that artifact, just the stats are very higher. For the cog artifact, of course the stats are very higher, nearly double the health, double the precision nearly, and double the dom. And on the live server, it gives a precision equal to 1.125% of the health. On the test server with 200, it gives it 1.25. So instead of the 1.1, it's now changed to 1.25 on the health. That's the difference. And it also gives you much higher precision to the 160. Now with the Dead King Scepter, so let's go to live and screenshots. 20% auto strike and reduction, and it also reduces all of your supply drop of 28% from 10%, increases the damage on the orbital by 20%. So now on the rank 200, it does all of that, but there's something called orbital assistance, chance on hit to call down an orbital beam dealing additional damage to target, and it also it does the same who reduces the cooldown of the stat buff and hedge. So by 100% so high, same as the 160 work. Same with the orbital, 20% damage. The only difference is for 30 seconds after calling for an orbital, and orbital assistance will happen more frequently. So this orbital assistance for the additional beam of damage will now you might get that 2 times or 3 times, and who knows, you might get it several times in a row, but it will happen more often. And the stats compared to the live are way higher, meaning everything is nearly double. Now the demon and artifacts, let's go over. So now the next 6 weapon attacks deal additional damage to your target for 47% of the restoration, and restore power to 2% of the restoration. Now this has been increased from 7.4% to 8.2%, and now instead of the 2% restoration is 2.2% of the restoration. So it has increased slightly, and also the stats are way higher. 7.6 precision, which is nearly double. And now for the refractor artifact, let's go to the live first. So now you give 7 group members and yourself 7 health equal to 7.25 of redundant. This is more effective as a tank by 30%. The only thing that's changed here is more effective by 50%, and instead of 7.25 of predominance is now 19.25 predominance. But that 50% more health is a lot compared to 20%. Use that in the chat. To mutate that. Now moving on to the Gemini. Stuff here has changed. Everything is the same, exactly the same. The only thing that's different is whenever anyone stands inside the caster watch, it grants them 5% dominance, health, restoration. But if someone stands in the gaze, it gives them 5% light, precision, and range. So that's the only difference. So if we stay in there, it gives you actual 5% dom, health, restoration, and 5% light, precision, and vitalization for damage and control. For attacks and healers, it gives dom, health, restoration. That's the only difference. And another thing, also the stat comparison is nearly double again. So double health, double power. The variable artifact. Now on the live server, that's the stats: 238 precision, 381 might, 2.2k health. Now on the test server, this is nearly double again. As you can see, double the stats. So now with this one, let's have a look. So now power interactions is now applied to targets near primary target. Only thing different. So the only thing difference here is the summon pets no longer reduce power regeneration. So that means your robot sidekick or earth pet, any pets which says in the description reduces power regeneration. With this artifact will stop that from happening, so now you have more power to burn with the robot sidekick out of the field. So that's the only difference, but everything else is the same. And of course the stats are much higher compared to the light stats. That's the only difference. And now let's move to the Legion's Farming AI. Now on the live server, when you counter an enemy, increases your weapon DPS by 16% for a short time and grants you immunity control effects in 5 seconds. This has been increased to 6 seconds, so just a second more. And then the get 80% precision point instead of the 16%. So just a 2% and a 1% second increase. But the stat difference is a lot. It's double again. So now the manacles. So now on the test, the manacles absorbs 50% of incoming damage. We apply it over the next 5 seconds. Of course, cooldown is 45, or shields cooldown is 5%. Now on the test server, 50% damage absorption for the next 5 seconds, exactly the same. Cooldown 45 seconds, the same. Now the only difference is when unshakable triggers, the following will the cooldowns and reset: density, gemstone shield, emulation, redirect, rage, orbital. Especially the strongest shields for every single power. So the power for atomic, which is density, gemstone shield, emulation, which is fire, redirected rage, which is of course rage, and wood, which is ice. So all of these, the cooldowns are reset instantly. So every 4 seconds, 45 seconds, you get hit by a massive target, one of these shields will instantly come back for you if it's on cooldown. And the shield cooldowns are reduced by 10%, which is the same. Comparing the stats. So you double again, double the health, double the vessel, and double the block. this to singular server. Now on the live server, that's what it says here. So when you hit by enemy, increase your defense by 50% for each enemy within 5 yards, maximum 15, which is capped at 15. Increase healing by 10%, of course. Regenerate small amount of health based on restoration each time you are struck by an enemy, 0.25 second cooldown. Just checking if it's recording. I've done that before. Now talked and recording. So that's the live server, and let's get back to the test. Oops. Okay. So now on the test server, everything is the same. Okay. So the only thing that has changed is when hit by an enemy, increase defense by 5%. So on the live server it was 3%, but now it's 5. Now a maximum of 20, but on the live server is 15. But everything else below that is exactly the same. 10% increase in healing, which is same here. Regenerates small amount of health based off of restoration, 0.25 second cooldown, which is exactly the same. So the only thing changed here is the 2% extra defense and the 5% defense has been increased by 5%. And of course the stats are much higher, maybe double again. Now the Omegahedron, let's have a look. So on here, on the live server, using a superpower in combat while between 25 and 75 power, power increases your base power regeneration by 12.5% for 6 seconds. So now on the test server, same thing, between 25 and 75%. Power increases your base regeneration by 15% for 6 seconds. So it's increased it from 12.5 to 15% for 6 seconds. That's the only difference. And of course the stats are doubled again. And the Orb of Orion artifact. This is going to be an interesting one. So Orion's magic increases the effectiveness, cooldown, and power cost of a priority hero by 3%. On casting a priority hero, summon a special acolyte. This special acolyte casts a priority hero for 100% of the base priority hero every 5 seconds. Spectra acolyte lingers for 9 seconds. But now on the test server, everything is the same. So everything is the same, 100%, yep, 1.5 seconds. Okay, so now in this one, you get a special acolyte, and that resists most crowd control effects. So, but it says you can only have one acolyte at a time. So let me just reread everything. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Everything is the same, but the only difference is your summoned spectral acolyte cannot be stunned as easy. So let's say you summon the acolyte in invade and there's more stuns going around and you get stunned. But once you get stunned, it stops healing and it lasts for 12 seconds, but compared to the live server, and there's a gone. Maybe 1.5 seconds, and that's for 5 seconds. So the only difference is that form is an increase from 9 seconds to 12 seconds, and it's also crowd control resistant to most crowd controls. It doesn't say all, it says most. Now the power harness. Now grant You and your 7 members power equal to 9% of the built and precision equal to 1.5 over optimization. So now on the test server, this has been increased to 10% over for bit and precision equal to 1.67 over optimization. This effect stands for each type of controller you are using. So that has been increased from 9% to 10%, and then from 1.5% to 1.67%. That allows you some pit water. As you all know, let's look at the stats. Leave it over the stats as always. Same with the last article. Get it over the stats. Now we take that with some pit water. Over the stats again. But the only difference is from 1 hour it's going all the way down to 15 minutes. But still 15 minutes is, I think it's still too long. If it was 5 minutes or 10 minutes I would understand, but 15 minutes, come on, that is still too long to even rely on this artifact. But it still gives you a decent amount of power and light compared to the life stats, which is double. Now with ambulatory realm, now on the live server, controller defaults are 40% stronger and up to 4 additional defaults. Now the test server, this is 50% stronger and it's up to 7 enemies. That is an increase of 3 and an increase of 10% stronger defaults. Now the scrap of soul flow on the live server, get supercharge generation by 27% and reduces your supercharge ability by 22.5%. Also the stats are always double. Just going to double check here. Double. I've got a scrap clock. Stats are of course double. Only difference is you get an increase of power regeneration, supercharge regeneration of 27%, and supercharge ability cooldown by 22.5%. So that's an increase of nothing actually. So the first part is the same, but you get an extra supercharge. So you store 7% max supercharge after using a supercharge ability. This does not stack with extended supercharge tactical. So you get the 7% max supercharge after you use a supercharge ability. Every time you use it, get the 7% back automatically. But it does not stack with the tactical one, so it might overwrite it. So now you have a chance to use something else in that head socket that you might have wanted to use. Because now this artifact will take care of your supercharge and restoration. 7% is a lot. This will of course definitely be useful for the healers, which use 100% of the supercharge. Now you get 7% back very quickly every time you use one. And the stats are of course double. Now the solar amplifier. Now with this artifact, decrease of course 10% IV overheat and explodes, damaging nearby targets, where enemies near a target will put vulnerable when put effects. Now on the test server, the only difference is everything's exactly the same, but it installs empowered channeling tactical mode. The empowered channeling tactical mode, I will go to right now. Go to base. I believe that from what I can remember it gives a damage buff, but I'll need to double check that in the base dispenser. So let's head over to the base. Hello guys, I missed you. So let me just replenish everything. So I get access to the mods. Hello guys, I missed you. Okay. let's go to the tactical one. I think it's in the hands. What did you say? Tactical. Channel superpowers are no longer relevant involved, but then just have a control base and increase defense and offense by 5%. So that's the empowering channeling one. It just makes it stronger, but I'm not sure about the damage. It says it installs empowered channeling tactical. So I guess if you was using this in the hand mode, now you don't need it. If you have this artifact, so you can use something else, maybe max damage or stealth or anti-smashing. It's up to you, but that's what it does. It automatically uses a tactical mode for every time you use heat vision. Now the Star Heart fragment is called. So now using a VP grants you up to 7 weakness health equal to level 125% of investigation. Now on the test server, it is exactly the same as it does the same thing, but it's increased to 12.5% of investigation from 11.25. So it's just a 1% increase, roughly. We will over to the flow system. So now this one is value supply drop, both changes will increase it cost 0 power for 8 seconds. Increase field size is supply drop 2%. Now at 200 gram, it does everything the same, but now its supply drop cooldown reduced by 10%, 10 seconds. Each free power used reduces the cooldown by additional 6 seconds to your ultimate drop. Double the duration of health, regeneration, damage buff, and power free casting full self. Oh wow. So now, if you use a supply drop, you're giving yourself and others 0 power cost for 8 seconds. And the field size is also increased by 200%. And on top of all of that, for each power used, reduces the cooldown by additional 6%, 6 seconds. So you can keep this infinite power for as long as you want. You can increase it by 6 seconds for every free power used, or the more powers you use, the longer the duration will be. And you also double the duration of health, regeneration, damage buff, and power free categories. So damage buff, if you're a DPS and you're using this, or if you're a tank and you use this, you can use this as a tank. I've seen some tanks use it. You can get health regeneration, but it's only unique to your own supply drop, so it does not stack with everyone else's. If they have more than, in your group you have 4 of these artifacts at rank 200, it will not stack. It will be only unique to yourself. So now the Tetrahedron of Orbital. Let's have a look. So now each of the enemy with superpowers grants you a 7 weapons 1.8 might equal to 1.8% of it. Now this has been increased to 2% of the health from 1.8. Now the Venom artifact, this is a big topic for everyone. Right now let's look at the stats first. It's double, nearly 1.1k precision, which is awesome. But on the live server, at 160 rank, we used to get 54% precision buff, and it reduces your power regeneration by 10% from 6 seconds. And now, instead of giving you the 54% precision buff, it gives you 16 only, and it does the same thing with the power regeneration for 10 seconds. So it has reduced from 54 to 16. And that's all the artifacts contain. So I will be testing a few of these. So the ones I will be testing will be uh, on Gemini to see the 5% dominance, health, and restoration. And I will be testing this solar amplifier to see what that type of what does. Uh, so what else I can test? I'll be testing this as well to see that 50% of HP effectiveness. I think that's about it. Everything else is pretty standard. So thank you for watching. My next video will be about the content itself. Hopefully I can get some raids recorded. So thank you for watching.